SR&BG, and creating your own magic, creating your own spells. Are you ready for this, man? If you got a closed mind, just go on, cut this damn video off. Before you cut the video off, the ones with the closed minds, but the high blood pressure. They ran out of beetroots, so I can't make the juice. But for $9, I went to Walmart and got me some of these. So for the last 2 days, I've been taking those. I haven't been drinking the juice. And 4 of them a day, 2 of them at a time, 2 of them in the morning, 2 of them in the late afternoon. 4 of those, they make me feel how I feel off 2 cups, 1 in the morning and 1 in the night. 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the night. It make me feel the same way. I really like the juice because I like the taste and it really hits me fast. This takes a little bit longer to activate, but it's still good. In the long run, it's still good. Until they get some more beetroots, I'm going to be taking that with a gallon of water a day, man. And I'm going to be creating my own program. So y'all can go now. The ones who don't want to hear about creating your own magic, your own spells. If you don't like the Bobby Hemmett and the Brother Panic type stuff, then you can go. No disrespect. You know, all that graveyard magic, all of that stuff that people used to go to witch doctors for, all of the separation spells and the binding spells and the destiny swapping spells and the sick spells and the getting healed spells and all of that was old earth. This is new earth. You see, this is what Bobby Hemmett now was talking about. All of that stuff. You go to Haiti. You go get you some spells done. You go to New Orleans. You go to Africa. You go to Brazil, Belize. No matter where you go, all of that is old. All of that is old. It's all been used and used and used so much. You hear what I'm saying? And now we in a different reality. We in a reality where they have drones on the East Coast and they can't figure it out. We in a reality where they have hurricanes in the mountains of North Carolina. We in that reality. We in a reality where they have atmospheric rivers. This is not 1980, 1978. This isn't 2010 or 2019. This is totally different, man. And you're about to start seeing a lot of stuff. So get ready. This is what Bobby Hemmett now was saying. When it changes, when the energy change, all that other stuff is old, man. All of that other stuff is a Jerry curl. There was a time that the Jerry curl was juicy and the Jerry curl was dripping. But now, go find a person with a Jerry curl and see how ridiculous that looks. The Jerry curl was very beautiful. Man, you can get the girls, especially if you was light-skinned, with a Jerry curl and you had 1 earring in your ear. Not 2 earrings, 1 earring in your ear. A Jerry curl, especially on the West Coast, it was a beautiful thing. But now, it's ridiculous. The same thing with these spells. The same thing with this old magic. I don't care if you go to Haiti. I don't care if you go to Brazil, Belize, Nicaragua. I don't care if you go to Nigeria, South Africa. I don't care. All of them damn spells they've been using and selling people, they used to be 100%. Hell, you go to Haiti and get something, it'll be 150% potent. But all of that old shit, it decreased in spiritual value. All of those spirits that was behind a lot of that stuff has been judged. That's why a lot of us ain't dead right now. Because a lot of those spirits that they was using, they've been judged. It's a lot of stuff that's happening in the spiritual realm right now. It's starting to manifest in the physical, but the war has already begun in the heavens. The Most High is judging these fools. That's why they running. That's why the CEOs are stepping down. That's why the Pope, he want to open up the vote. They calling on the big dogs. What's in that prison is one of they big homies. You hear what I'm saying? They had to have him locked away. So he want to open it up because they losing, because nothing else is working. And how do they know that it ain't working? Because I'm here. And my daughter is here. And the Tide Pods and all of the dreams and they Jezebels and all of that, it ain't working no more. And that's how they can tell. So they got to open up the votes because it ain't working no more. You hear what I'm saying? There's a woman, she was on the news, and she went to Haiti a couple of months ago. A sister, she didn't make it back. That was a sign, man. She didn't make it back. She went to Haiti to go participate in some voodoo stuff. And she didn't make it back, man. Now those spells that they're using, even the powerfulest ones, to the chosen, it's like patty cake. It's like nothing, man. But when it reverses back to them, it's 7 times stronger than what they thought was going to happen to us. So that's the dangerous thing about it for them. The most powerful thing on this planet right now is what? Is us. What did the woman say in Israel? She said that the threat of the planet, like their biggest threat, it wasn't Al-Qaeda, it wasn't Hezbollah or none of that. It was the young brother in Chicago. It was the dude in New York. It was the cat in South Central LA. She said it was these young melanated brothers that was the biggest threat. You remember that? Now, if they magic was working, if it was all good and it was how it used to be, then it wouldn't be like that. Let me show you something real quick. While I go make this dog shut up. Let me show you what happened. Then I'm going to explain something. This tripped me out, man. This is just confirmation how their magic isn't working and they're vulnerable. They are extremely vulnerable. Who? The witches, they coven all of these people who do little secret things and cast spells and take out babies with their magic and all of that. It's over with for them. Check this out real quick, right?
Now let's turn our attention to the Caribbean, where Haiti has been rocked by gang violence again. This weekend there was a massacre in the capital city of Port-au-Prince. Nearly 200 people were slaughtered with machetes, knives and guns, all because of a priest who said voodoo was being practiced in a neighborhood. This incident has worsened Haiti's spiraling security crisis, which has left at least 5,000 people dead this year and displaced more than 700,000. But why is the Haitian government failing to control these violent gangs, and what will become of this crisis? Here's a report.
This is Wharf Jeremy, a sprawling slum in Haiti's capital city of Port-au-Prince. It's one of the poorest, most densely populated, and violent neighborhoods in the Caribbean nation. This weekend, it was rocked by a spike in gang violence. The massacre killed at least 184 people, and it was all thanks to a gang leader's personal vendetta. His name is Monel Felix. His son had a fatal illness, so Felix consulted a priest who blamed voodoo for the child's illness. Now, voodoo practices the belief that all living things have spirits. While it's largely misunderstood in Western pop culture, it's one of Haiti's official religions. But even though though voodoo is a recognized faith here, it doesn't always have the best reputation. So, on Friday night, Felix set out to seek his supposed revenge against witchcraft, and the killings began. His gang killed at least 60 people in Wharf Jeremy. On Saturday, the child died from the illness. So, grieving or not, gang members paid the neighborhood another visit. They declared round 2. Using machetes and knives, they killed dozens of people. Most of the victims were over the age of 60. Older people who practiced voodoo were targeted and slaughtered. In some homes, 5 or 6 people were killed. Wharf Jeremy is a near impenetrable gang stronghold in the capital. The police generally don't go there, and law enforcement is severely lacking. So people from outside the neighborhood, like motorcycle and taxi drivers, intervened to save people, but they too were gunned down and killed. While mutilated bodies are still being burned in the streets, at least 184 people have been declared dead by the UN. But experts predict that the actual figure is much higher, pushing the overall death toll in Haiti's spiraling security crisis to at least 5,000.
The situation is getting much more critical. We've seen a growing number of internally displaced, now getting to over 700,000 in the country.
Haiti has been embroiled in gang violence since early this year, when rival gangs banded together and attacked government institutions, including police stations, prisons, and hospitals. Since then...
Okay, so like, if this voodoo stuff is so powerful, then why didn't the spirits tell all of those people that this gang was coming? Now the Most High tells me when I'm in danger. All the time, ever since I was young. You want to know why? Because those spirits are being judged, man. Those are just those are just regular people in white clothes. Those practitioners, they regular people in white clothes. It's no more power behind that, man. Can't no gang come up to the Most High, to the chosen ones, and do that. 1,000 to die on our left, 10,000 on our right, but we won't be touched, man. What's up with that? Now, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you how that's confirmation. Because on Friday the 6th, the same day that the gang leader's son died, was the same day my daughter ate that Tide Pod and was supposed to die, man. But it changed, like the butterfly effect. You hear what I'm saying? That same day, man, I knew that she was poisoned because in the other video, I told you that I had a dream that I was poisoned in a dream. And I turned around the bottle and it was poison. And I was like, oh, and I knew that I was going to die up in the dream. I woke up and I rebuked that dream because I knew that somebody sent witchcraft. I told you about the birds. The birds trying to come up in my window. One time it tried to come up in my window, kamikaze, tried to fly right through the window. And the old lady died. Then I felt something come up off me. And I didn't tell y'all, but 2 more birds tried to come up in here. And they always come in the form of chi-chis. They tried to come up in here leading up to my daughter eating that Tide Pod, leading up to Friday, December 6th, that just passed. That next day, the gang leader's son died from some type of poisoning, man. He was sick. And the gang leader knew that it was witchcraft. See, we could see him. Not saying that the gang leader is a good guy or nothing like that, but I'm saying that he ain't no damn witch. And he knew. He went to the priest. And the priest was like, yeah, this is witchcraft because witchcraft is real. Just like with my daughter. It was witchcraft. This is the life, man. That's why I don't see why people be like, yeah, man, I'm the chosen. Man, you better stop playing, man. This shit ain't fun. This video is supposed to be about creating your own magic and your own spells and stuff, right? But I had to go through all of that to show you that they magic, it's not working no more. Which means that we got the ability to create our own stuff, our own magic, our own spells. Whatever we put our energy into. Let me tell you about one, right? So like in the lockdown, around the lockdowns, the year of the lockdowns, was that 2021? I think, I don't know. But the year of the lockdowns, the gyms and stuff, they was all closed and stuff. And everybody gaining weight and stuff. Now, I remember one time I ran down the street and I realized that I was out of shape, right? And it was coming fast too. Like every week I was just getting weaker and weaker. So I decided to create a Forever 21 spell. And with this spell, I was going to have the same energy that I was when I was 21. When I was 21, I can do a certain amount of push-ups and sit-ups, and I can run a 3 mile in a certain amount of time. At the end of this spell, I was going to be doing all of that, just like that, feeling like that. Of course, I wasn't going to totally look like that, but my skin and all of that, I was going to be like a damn 21-year-old, right? So I got a Forever 21 bag, the yellow Forever 21 bag, right? Because my girl used to shop there. I got that bag and I put another shirt up, just a shirt to wipe my face. And then I was going to go to this lot, and one lap around is like a quarter a mile, a big lot. And I was going to run around that lot 21 times for 21 days. No matter if it rained, if it was a damn haboob. A haboob is a big dust storm. No matter if it was snowing or whatever, for 21 days, I was going to wake up at the same time and I was going to run. And at the end of that, I was going to have the same stats that I did when I was 21, right? So I did that. And for the first 5 days, it was hard. I was like an old ass man. I felt like I was in my mid 40s. By the 10th day, I was liking it. I was getting up. I was anticipating it because I am a workout person and I do like cardio and stuff. So I got it. I'm tapped in now. By day 21, my stats was just like that. You hear what I'm saying? When the lockdown lifted up and I went to the gym, I was the only one. And I'm talking about me, the only one that was still in shape, man. That was still jumping and bouncing and doing pull-ups and running around the gym. Still to this day. My Forever 21 spell is activated. We create our own stuff. You hear what I'm saying? We can create our own stuff, man. I could tell you about a gang of spells that I created. For me, though. For me and my family. If there's ever like a spirit or anything like that, this isn't even mine. We just do it so much that it works so good. If there's a fever or anything, and this been working for years, we'd get one of our children, put them in the bathtub, and put 3 ice cubes up in the bathtub. And with them 3 ice cubes, one of them, they'll circle their face, and then the other, and put it, and then the other one, they'll do their neck, and then the other one, all the rest, whatever. And then when the ice cubes melt, they go like that and real hard pull out the bad stuff and pull out the bad stuff. Then with their leg, they do like this real hard, and pull out the bad stuff from the toes and do this real hard and pull it out like that and pull it out, and they be healed just like that. They be so tired after that bath that they go right to sleep. We've been doing that since we was in Long Beach. You hear what I'm saying? We've been doing that, man. You can create your own magic. And now it's going to be even better because the ones who was stealing all of our energy, they starting to die, man. You hear what I'm saying? They getting judged. There's a lot of energy that's out there right now. Free energy that's out there right now. And it's ours. It's ours, man. I'm tapping into mine. I'm tapping into mine right now. Yesterday, my two girls and my woman, the woman who owns the pastry shop down the street, she took them to the mall to buy whatever, my sons, and it's just so much good stuff, man. So much good stuff. And me and my family, we know what to say. Listen, if you have a family, if you have a crew, man, y'all need to start creating your own mantras and all of that. It's going to work now more than anything. You see, all of my children and my woman, me, everybody in my household, we are on one accord. We see so many miracles that you would literally want to film a day in our life. It just pops up out of nowhere, man. We live a truly magical life, and everything comes from the Most High. Nothing, we have no pacts with no spirits or anything like that. It's just all up here and up here treating people fair, man. And creating our stuff. My family, we literally have our own language with a couple of things. You hear what I'm saying? And we've been saying this stuff so long. I'm talking about from my 2-year-old daughter to the 14-year-old. And everybody in between. It's like my family is like my coven. I ain't lying. And we have all of the elements: air, fire, water, earth. That's crazy. I ain't lost for words. I'm just thinking about all of the stuff that we manifest and all of the stuff that you're gonna manifest when you start tapping in. Like, you can literally create $1 million on YouTube if you really, really tap into it. You could sit right in your house right now and make a gang of money. Right now. More than you could last year. Because the energy is in our favor now. Because this is new earth. I might come back with another video today, man. I don't want to just be rambling. Create your own stuff. I did my Forever 21, and I could activate that whenever I want to. And now, when I do it, because I activate it damn near every summer. I start off my cardio like that. I find a place where I could do 21 laps for 21 days, and nothing will break that. Nothing will break that. It gets into my subconscious so much, it's like my body just starts to do it. You hear what I'm saying? I put myself on autopilot with the stuff that I create. I'm not going to be on autopilot with they programs. I put myself on autopilot with what I do. You hear what I'm saying? I just be on autopilot. I don't realize that I'm really running until I get to like lap 18. I'd be like, damn, I'm on lap 18 already? Yeah, and it's like that. You feel me? Have a good day. Peace.